going on, guys? We are on the last IRT Broadway line station. We're going to be building 103rd Street today and tomorrow. I've already been working on it. We're now on the last station on the IRT Broadway line. And then we proceed down IRT Broadway 7th Avenue. There's only 8 stations left. Correction. Then 8, no. Wait, we have... Yeah. There's only 8... No, it's 9. There's 9... Wait. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's like a couple of stations left. There's not that many. There's not that many at all. So I'm just gonna share the stream. And we're waiting for a train. We're gonna ride it over to 103rd Street and get to work. How is everyone doing tonight? Retro Person 2000, welcome to the stream. Railfan Motion 7631, welcome to the stream. Alexa YT, you are third. Welcome to the stream. No, says Retro Person. Alexandra Rodriguez, are you thinking about releasing this in the future? I'm not. Born Exotic Beauty 3265, welcome to the stream. We're waiting for the next train. I don't want to take this one, it's ugly. Oh shit. I clicked the wrong button. I was supposed to right click it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this one to leave. I want to take the next one. There's an R17 that's coming. I want to take that one instead. So yeah, just a heads up, guys. I was able to patch the door animations. You guys may remember that they were skipping the animations before and the doors would just like teleport open. There are now 2 bugs that I'm trying to fix. One, the tail lights keep going out on the trains when they're automated. If I drive the trains, the tail lights stay on, but the automatic trains are turning them off, so I have to figure that out. And 2, the sounds on the trains, the wheel sounds are like stacking up and gets like, it's like that OpenBV glitch where it's like thunderous. Love your video. Thank you. Got more to come. And so yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, and hopefully I can figure that out because it's like pretty annoying. And hopefully this other train comes. There's supposed to be another train coming, and you can see I've been working on stuff for 103rd Street. I made this the black. I think it looks pretty nice, and you can see it's probably the best 3 that I've ever done as well. You can see that. I basically just traced it from the real one. And hopefully this train comes. Should be here soon. Unless it was like further back than I thought, but like I'm pretty sure should be coming. Yeah, this does not work yet, by the way. If it's showing reds, it may have gotten stuck. It's possible that we should have taken that train. Railfan Motion 7631. I think I greeted you already. Shout me out, please. I don't know. You have to earn it. I don't know. I don't just give out shoutouts for no reason. That wouldn't be fair to the people who got the shoutouts already. Where's the thing? I'm just gonna patch this up while we see if like the train actually shows up. Because there's no countdown clocks at this station, so we're basically just hoping that it comes, and there's a good chance it doesn't come at this point because we have been waiting for quite a bit and the train has not shown up. I'm pretty sure it was like right behind the other one, so I have no idea what happened to it. Genuinely, I don't know. So we might have to go into the tunnels and go find it because it definitely should have been here by now. Sorry, all good. Not that big a deal. What lines are you going to work on after the 1? Probably the Q or the 6. I'm like pretty into the 6 right now, honestly. Oh, I have night vision on. Yeah, I'm like pretty into the 6 right now. Probably shouldn't walk on this side. Gonna get killed. Especially if it's coming from this way. So let's see what happens. So we have a green signal here. So it's there. It can come through here. My first time seeing a train going by itself during a live stream. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're hunting down the other train because there should have been one. It's possible that it glitched out. Still a work in progress mod. So we're just gonna run down the tunnel, and if we see it going by, we're just gonna get on. But I'm pretty sure if we go to 168th Street, we should actually see it on the countdown clocks. Could fly, but that's like no fun, so why not just dangerously walk down the tracks instead? I'm in creative mode anyway, so like nothing will happen. There's 168th Street coming up. So yeah, next after the 1, it's probably going to be the Q. And it's probably the W just as like a side quest. You know, a story at that point. It'd be pretty short to finish it. But I do want to do a Q train remake. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I also want to do the 6. It might even be the 6 first, but the problem is we've just been on the IRT for so long that I feel like we should do something else. But I do think like I want to see the 6 with R142As again. I can name 10 fleets. 10 fleets. Wow, 10 fleets. Okay, let's see them. Where's the train? So I don't see it here. No arrivals. Okay, so that train is gone. So we just got scammed. We should have taken that other train. No arrivals. That is not good. No arrivals. Should have been around here. That's so weird. Okay, so it is coming. I guess it got stuck in unloaded chunks because I logged out. The goat is streaming. We are indeed streaming. We were supposed to start this stream off by taking a 1 train over to 103rd Street so that we could build there, but the train got delayed. Okay, so we'll just fix those while we're here. It's now on the board. Supposedly 1 minute away. So yes, there's headphone warning when we get on this thing because the wheel sounds are still glitchy. I had fixed it kind of, but the fix didn't actually fully work. So I had to revert the fix. R142, R143, R160, R38, R110A, R110B, R46. That is a lot of trains. The R15 is pretty cool. We're building 103rd. Yes, we're building 103rd. I've already done like a lot on and off camera. I want to finish the platform tonight so that I can actually place it. I improved the curve tool as well, so it can now do like northeast, southwest instead of just like an axis, which was like kind of a problem before. Here we are. How's it going? Going good, thank you. We are getting ready to build 103rd Street. Just thought I'd do a little ride over here for the intro sequence. But the train got lost in the tunnel, so we had to go find it. And so yes, 103rd Street. 103rd Street is the last station on the IRT Broadway line that we have to build. And then after that, that's it. That branch is done. There is nothing left to build on the 1 line north of 79th Street. And then we can just begin heading down. Once that happens, we're going to go to 72nd Street, Columbus Circle, 66th Street. And then after that, there should be, what is it? 9 stations left. So my count was wrong. Yeah, there's 12 stations left. Thought there was 11 for some reason, but there's like 12. What's your favorite line and fleet? Probably the Q. My favorite fleet I mean, that's a tough one. I would say the R211s, but the announcements on them are pretty rough. I'd have to go with the R160s, just because they're like tried and true. You know, I feel like they're like the NTT version of the R32s. Like right now, they're pretty mid, but you know, compared to the rest of the lineup of the NTTs, I feel like they'll be remembered the most. And then maybe the R211s as well. I do like them. They just need to work on the announcements. R17 looks epic right now. Thank you. It does indeed. I wanted to do like an R17 ride. Oh, we can do local stations between... Yeah, those are coming up. After Columbus Circle, we're going to do those. We've got 4 more stations to finish in the Upper West Side, and then we're going to 14th Street. And that's already built, so we're actually going to Christopher Street. The L and the R142. Interesting. Why isn't your chat showing up? R160. Oh, there we go. They're updating the Omni things to show transfers now. Really? How does that work? Like the screens? How does it show transfers? Oh, I was gonna go express, but like I'd have to get to the front, beat the train. I don't think this one has that. On the R142A, I did like an experiment where it has a new GUI that lets it like skip stations, but I didn't finish that, so it hasn't been rolled out yet. So this one's gonna go local. Saw it in the NYCT Discord. Do you miss the Metro card? Kind of do. It was kind of cool. It required skill. Interesting. Sonic Fanatic, welcome to the stream. Let me see this. Hold on. Okay, that's default. There we go. Developing capacity for Omni to show balance and transfers to rider. They're going to show the balance on the screen? I guess it did that before. Guys, what rolling stock should we use when we do the... I'm going to do like a ride from Van Cortlandt Park to 96th Street after 103rd Street's done. What like rolling stock should we use? It's a private mod, I coded it. I've already said that, you've asked several times. A Roblox channel in the future. Roblox, at this point, it wouldn't really make sense for me to do Roblox because I have my own thing here. I'd just be entering like another thing starting from scratch. I don't really want to do that. Game Chris channel, welcome to the stream. We're gonna build 103rd Street. We're just riding over. YT to Nova, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make sure that this was working because something broke. with the ATO with a previous change that I made, so I had to fix it. Seems like it's working though. And I do just kind of like riding them, to be honest. R62, I'm gonna do like a chat poll, hold on. Making the poll. What train is that? Take a guess. See if you get it. It's a real train. What's your Minecraft account? What's my Minecraft account? The channel itself, of course. It is an R17. Does that work? Underground. Roadblocks. Dang. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like the R142 on the one line. It honestly would be cool if it had it in real life. But I'm just happy that the doors work. You guys remember, if you guys were watching V-fanning videos, like literally up until the last one, you'd pretty much just see like the train doors just sometimes they would animate and other times they just teleport opened. And it was kind of crazy. Some people copy. Voting rare runs, just vote for something normal. Well, when they vote for people ask for the R62. And whenever I do the R62, like people just don't watch the video. They only watch if it's like an R142 or like an NTT. That's why I want people to vote. I want to see what people like. What's the first line you ever made? Is it the Q? I think it was the Q. How long did this take you? This world? Started in like 2021. It's been pretty slow. Yeah, it's been pretty slow. Why does it say 51 days? Oh, that's just how it works. You just have to put in like a number. Looks like we're here. Watch a video more if it has a SME, to be honest. Yeah, it depends on the person. If you were to use a SME for your POV, will you edit announcements into the video? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'd have to edit announcements if I did a SME. Probably would. I don't know how I do it. Because it'd be weird if I did the announcements while narrating the video. We're gonna have to get out here. There's no platform. Here, I'll be right back, guys. I'll just leave it running. I'll just let it go to 79th. pass 96th Street? No, we did not. I can just get out here. Diego Vilches, welcome to stream. You made an R40, I have. There's an R40 in some older videos. It hasn't appeared a lot lately. We haven't really worked in the B division as much. Doing a remastered one. Got to go see ya. Alright. What train is that? Oh, that's old. It's showing old chats. Still don't know what the name means to you. Minecraft, like Minecraft? I don't know. No, it's Minecraft because you mine. Pickaxe. You mine. Okay. Now to actually build, work on 103rd Street. I'm gonna like try to make it so that, I thought it was gonna crash. I'm gonna try to make it so that the turnstiles can actually spin like real turnstiles. I'm gonna do that like at some point soon. I'm gonna close this door. Kinda like lags when you close the doors. Imagine if the R62 had R160B acceleration sounds. That'd be crazy. Have you made the R1? I actually haven't. I've not made the R1. I'm gonna turn off the shaders to build. That's a crazy difference. It is a crazy difference. I'll show you guys the progress on 103rd Street. This isn't actually the station over here. This is not actually the real one. I had started building it here, but then I'm like, maybe it's better to just build it over here and then paste it in so you can see the actual station has a lot of progress. And you may be thinking, isn't there supposed to be a curve? You're right, and there will be. The way I do it is I've made a tool that lets me bend stations and curve things. So I can actually just build it straight, and I'll show you guys. You can actually build the straight station, and then I can just bend it with a command. This is a new thing that I have. It's pretty sick. Watch this. So you take this, and it's gonna take a second because like it's kind of a massive area now. It's probably gonna lag. So yeah, we just take this. This is the station here that I've been working on here. And did I show you guys the spray can? Look at this. I have a spray can. And now I can just like draw like graffiti. So I can get graffiti like this instead of just having like the typed letters. It's pretty cool. Why is this doing that? Glitching out. Give me a sec, guys. Chat is glitching out. Can I hide this? Okay. 6 train 100 and Thirst Street. 6 to 100 and Thirst Street is my stop. You gotta use your mind to make stuff. Hope we can finish the local stations. ASAP, love a good bypass. Same. I've been trying to like speed run 103rd Street here. It hasn't been taking that long, to be honest. I started this yesterday. And actually, no, I didn't. I started it before Marble Hill, but I actually started the actual platform. Like what I did before is I built the segments over there. This was some testing I was doing. I built the segments over there, and then the big segment I built down there, and then I just started putting them here and like editing them. Today I did the plaques. See here, they're pretty detailed actually. I think this one's asymmetrical, but there was one that I fixed, but I'm not gonna fix all. I don't think I'm gonna fix them all. Maybe I probably could. I could just world edit like most of them. And this was the last one. It's the last one because it's annoying to do. And so, yeah, I might fix, you can just see like up here, this part's asymmetrical, but like you wouldn't really notice it, but it's going to bother me. And once I curve it, it's going to be even harder to fix it. Yeah, I'll show you guys And we have to add the lights. I'm pretty sure all we have to do is add the lights, add this, paste it to the other side over here, and then do the staircases. And then we can actually place the platform. And that'll be pretty sick. And then we just start detailing and building exits. It's really pretty cool. There's not that much left here. Like, it may look unfinished, but it's gonna come together fast. Like, this is the hard part. And once you get through the hard part, it just falls into place. 103rd Street on the 6th. Does have a cool announcement though. So yeah, we have, no, that's the wrong one. It's this one. This is the one I made. And you basically take this north, and then you can do the angle, bend, gen curve, and then you just wait. Takes the blueprints. I hope it doesn't mess it up here. Takes the blueprints, and it will gen a curve. I know. R62 Transit fan, welcome to the stream. So yeah, it has taken that and it has regenerated it as a curve. It's pretty awesome. So now, this is how I can do curves now, so I don't actually have to like take like freaking months to build one curve station. I can just do this. And of course, this is not the actual curve because the actual curve goes like all the way to there. But this is just like a demonstration to show you guys how that works. Like the actual curve, I'm going to have it start like here because I want like one of these at least to be straight, because once they get curved, they do become kind of like jagged, especially with this text here, it's going to disconnect. So I want at least one to look like pretty straight, so I think it'd look pretty good if I left one. Dyckman Street is one of the coolest stations in New York City. Not gonna lie. I don't know. I used to like Dyckman Street when I was younger. I used to think it was like a pretty cool station. But that was just because I was restricted to wherever my parents would take me. And we used to go to the Target in the Bronx when I was younger. It's not really, is it the Bronx? I think it's Manhattan, Marble Hill. We would take the one all the way uptown to that Target. They didn't have one in Manhattan, I don't think, before. You'd have to go like all the way to 34th. So we go to that one instead. And what should we do here? Hold on. So yeah, we'd go to that one. I'm actually gonna take this. We're gonna rotate this. Oh yeah, that's the freaking issue. Is trying to figure this out. So yeah, we would take it all the way up to there, and I would see Dyckman Street. I used to think it was a pretty cool station. But I don't know. I feel like now it's interesting, but I feel like it's kind of mid, to be honest, because it just, any Q train station in Brooklyn, I think it's cooler. It's just the rolling stock, the R62s, they're just a bit mid for me. Okay, so we've got this here. So this is kind of a problem because we have to figure out what the angle is. And it's like inconsistent. I'm just gonna use ChatGPT to figure out the angle. Hold on guys, I'm just gonna like take the measurement. We're just gonna do this. And it's just gonna tell me what the angle is. So what is the angle of something that is 11.5 blocks? 11.5 out of 16. P by 1 block 1.5 P. Okay, 56. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this, do this, 56.69. Hope that works. Looks like it matches. Dyckman Street is unique, but there are other intriguing stations like Wilson. Wilson's pretty cool. Wilson's pretty cool. What's your opinion on 125th Street on the one? A tier, S tier actually. I'm gonna say it's an S tier station. Honestly, I don't really have anything negative to say about 125th Street. I think it's cooler than Dyckman Street. I mean, Dyckman Street's cool because of the portal thing, of course. That's cool. But what's cooler is, I think, when there's enough tracks. Like Dyckman Street is 2 tracks, which I feel like very strange. It just makes the station feel like unimportant. Whereas 125th Street, it's on this like massive, cool viaduct, pretty sick. Has this view. There's 3 tracks. It's still like kind of downtown, not like super downtown, but like it's not that far from everything. Whereas Dykeman Street, you're like deep in local one train territory. Like, guys, you have no idea like how happy I am to finally be out of like deep one train territory. This is it. Once we get through 103rd Street, we are out of local purgatory, and it is long overdue, guys. Honestly, I want to get out of here. I just want to get the one line done at this point. Like, I've been wanting to move on to another line for so long, and like I just keep coming back to it because it's like the closest thing. So I just want to get it done. So we are almost out of the local purgatory and on to the express. Is this backwards? Which side's the front? This is the front. Yeah, so it deletes the text. So now we have to get this in. But 125th Street on the 1, I'd say S tier station for sure. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a problem. Okay, the angle's gonna be different. Is it? How are we gonna do this? Can I just place it like that? So this part has to get removed. Is that coming out? Oh, that's so weird. It's just what happens when you angle stuff. This is what it is. But you got the one to the Bronx. How are you on 103rd Street still? I started at the Bronx. I started at 242nd Street. If you go back, there's a whole playlist of this world. It starts at Van Cortlandt Park. People think that I always do the stations in order. I do not. Sometimes I skip stations. Like, building curve stations was a lot harder before. Like, this is new. Like, it used to be, they used to be insane to build. Go watch the 86th Street video. I think I talk about it. And then no. The Central Park North video talks about it more. They were like insane to build before. Like, it's not like Roblox. I had to like make tools. I had to make this curve tool to make it so that I could actually build on curves. Like in Roblox, you can kind of just rotate things into each other. I'm imagining that's how you guys do it. I don't know exactly. I haven't seen like how smooth the curves are, but I know in a lot of games, what they'll do is they'll basically like rotate a bunch of angles into each other, and then I guess they connect them. In Minecraft, you can't really do that. If you want to rotate something, you have to build all the parts onto an angle. And for curves, that was just insane. There was so much to do. And this is like a completely just new innovation. This wasn't something that we had before. It was pretty bad. You'd have to rebuild everything, and it would just take like a month. Like for a local curve station, it would take a month. So I pretty much just skipped them, and now we're coming back to them because it's faster to do them. I can build them all, I'd say probably as fast as like a straight station. Because now I basically just build them straight and then rotate them. Or like curve them. I can do it for rotations too. But yeah, there is like still the residual problem that when you build them, you don't like build them normally at first. You have to like build them straight. So it's like you're building a decoy station and then curving the decoy, and then you have to add the signs in after. Like these are gonna get deleted, and then I'm gonna have to add them back. And yeah, Minecraft, we group parts of stations, then use Archimedes to render the rest of the station on a curve. What is Archimedes? That's not what I did. I have my own thing. This rotates little tiles blueprints and it curves them too. This is new. This is not public. Like, you can't do this. Is it this? Yeah. don't know if you saw this before. You can't do this. Maybe you can curve like with World's Edit if it's a full size block, but like you guys don't have this. This is not public. And I know because I just made it, so it wouldn't be public. Did it gen? No, yeah, so I'm gonna wait for it to gen. It's going to appear. Like it literally just takes a copy of the station and like regenerates it on a curve. Like look. See, this is the station. If I were to right click, it would place it and it would have all the detail from that part, but I'm not going to because it's gonna lag if I place it. And I'm not ready to place it yet, so I don't want to deal with the lag spike. But you can see it can actually rotate a little tiles blueprint. In Roblox, oh. Shout me out. Oh, it's gonna take a bit more than that. Are you ignoring me? I didn't even see your chats. There's a lot of chats. Have you been to Jefferson Street on the L? I've seen it, haven't got off. I built it once. Message delete, what happened? Did you mute her? Archimedes is a Roblox plugin. I meant Roblox, not Minecraft. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so here. No, I didn't see it. So yeah, you can see you can curve the station onto a curve. And pretty much we're just going to build the straight version, then use this. Yeah. So how does it work? Wait, let me see. What do you plan to do in the long term with this map? I don't know. No long-term plans right now. Just doing this as like a YouTube hobby. A serious YouTube hobby. What's your favorite station? Oh. You did not have to do that. Rip. What's your favorite station? My favorite station. What is my favorite station? I haven't really thought about it. I don't really have a favorite station. There's just like stations that I like and stations I don't like. I mean, I like Coney Island. Coney Island's probably up there. West 8th Street. Well, I'd say Coney Island's a lot cooler, just more nostalgic. What else? What else? 5th Avenue, 53rd Street. I think that one's really cool. 21st Street, Queensbridge is pretty cool. Do the W from Whitehall Street to Astoria, Ditmars Boulevard. It's not built yet. Otherwise, I would have posted a full ride. There's one on the Old World, though, that I posted. Request drive an N train from Astoria to Coney Island. One day, when the N train remake happens. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. This. So this is done. Oh, this is kind of missing a part here. Guys, if you're watching or new, subscribe to the channel to get notified when the next rail fanning video comes out. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably like one day. It was a she. Yeah, that wasn't necessary. If you do that again, I'm taking your mod. The Dragon on 103rd Street on the one. Yes, it does. It does have to be defeated. The rest of the 10 stations are going to be cakewalks. Wait, so how many were left? Because I'm pretty sure I miscounted. For some reason, I thought there were 11. I'm very bad at math. We have 5. We have 5 Chambers Street and the local stations. So we have those. Then we have 3. 66, 59, 72nd. And then there's 3. There's World Trade Center. World Trade Center, Rector Street, South Ferris 12. So we have 12 stations left. 12 stations left. I'm not sure if I'd say they're all going to be cakewalks. Columbus Circle, even with like this new tool, I still think it's going to take a bit. I don't think it's going to be like ridiculously long. I feel like now I could probably build them like as fast as I did when it was like pre-little tiles. Probably like 3 days, 3 to 4 days for a local station. Maybe like a week or 2 weeks for a transfer, most. And then it's really just gonna be the big, like the massive stations that take longer than that. Because I do like all this detail now, so that makes it take longer, especially the transfers. I mean, Fulton Street was mostly straight, and still, that's just been taking forever. Columbus Circle is a big station. Sorry if that's too strict. No, I do care. Like I said, if you do it again, you're gonna lose your mod. You didn't have to do that. Because if you start muting people for no reason, they're gonna unsub, and it's not really fair to them. So that's your warning. Make an MTA Minecraft map from your inspiration. Nice. What stations do you have? Not SAS. Not SAS. What's SAS? SAS. 2nd Avenue Subway Bay? Oh. IRT Mainline Phase 2. Yeah. I think I saw a video. I was like watching one before. Seemed pretty cool, but like the shaders. Ooh. Can you do that? Wait. No, you can't. Yeah, in Roblox, this guy was driving a 6 train. And he literally just glitched through the wall using the train. And I'm like, what the fuck? They haven't like accounted for that? I thought like they'd make it so that you can't just like freaking camera face through the wall. But I guess not. I don't know what power they have in Roblox. It could just be a limitation of the game, to be fair. Like, I know there's just a lot of like limitations with game development in these games, like Minecraft, Roblox. You have to like change stuff to work for you. Minecraft, you've had to change a lot of stuff. But yeah, I saw a guy just like, he was driving a 6 train, watching the video before, and he literally just like went into 3rd person, then just glitched through the wall. And then you could just see like the other stuff that they were doing that hasn't been released yet. What was that? I don't know. They might build on like a separate map so that you can't do that. But I did see there was like a track in the video that was just like going off. It looked like it was the shuttle track, so maybe they're going to build the shuttle soon. But it was only the track. And I was like surprised because the track was just kind of floating in space, really, which I thought was like a bit strange. I'm just gonna mirror this because the 103 is gonna get removed by the curve anyway. And I am gonna regenerate it, but I'm just gonna have to manually place those. Okay. So I'm gonna have to place it here. Yeah, place it here. And so yeah, don't even worry about this being backwards because it's just gonna get erased anyway. The only ones that are gonna stay are the ones over here. I just used World Edit to paste those originally, so that's why they're even there in the first place. So we're just gonna do the same thing here. And guys, what do you think of this plaque? I think it's like really cool, honestly. I actually love seeing these plaques at these stations. Oh, they are really, this was really time consuming to do. I'm gonna say that. These like IRT plaques, the IRT just has like some crazy design work in the stations, honestly. And honestly, I feel like the one's problem really is the rolling stock is just too bland. Maybe I'll just leave it. No, there's like no point, but I'll just leave it for now. And the problem with the one is the rolling stock is just too bland. It's too bland. And the R62s, like, don't get me wrong, they're fun sometimes. I do like them, but like they're old. It does take away from the experience when like it's just like some old ass train with like no announcements as well. It's just kind of depressing, you know? And I don't know if I'd say like, oh, if you just put NTTs on it and it'll be fine. Because like I feel like the same thing happened with like the D. The D was like really hyped up. It got the R211s. And like now nobody cares. And it's only been a few weeks. Same thing happened with the B. I feel like the lines that people like, they probably like them for the routes. At first, I thought it was the rolling stock plus the routes. But I think it's both, but more the route, honestly. Okay, let's take from this one. Let's take from this one. Like the Mosaic Plex, IRT, yes it is. INT is less than DMT, true. The shuttle and IRT mainline already exists. We just don't have it in service yet. And as a developer for Roblox games myself, sometimes you place things in random places for later updates. I see. So did they build it? So they've like actually built it, but you just can't use it? Or is it just not workable yet? There we go. Like, is it not serviceable? Rabbit won't stop chewing her damn box. Dang. You got hyped for CBTC for like 2 days. Yeah. I also think like the issue with the D is that like the announcements in Brooklyn are pretty good. Not gonna lie. I took the R211D train on like the first day it was in service. Like I heard about that and I'm like, yes, I have to ride the D. I have to take the Delta. I have to take the Delta. Okay, I had to take the Delta. And when it went into service, an NTT on the Delta was something that I was waiting for so long. Like at least 10 years. And they finally do it, so obviously I had to take it. And it was pretty good in Brooklyn. The announcement's pretty sick. Once you're in Manhattan, they degrade, and it starts using like the A train announcements, which I think is just so weird that they're doing that. And I feel like it's just such like a letdown that they get this like nice new fleet, sick ass trains, and what do? They screwed up with the freaking announcements. Like the reason why the R160s were so beloved is because nothing was wrong with them. They were actually a finished product, right? You have, this is the last thing that we have to do, then we can like bend it, by the way. The fact you have parts for the stations is actually crazy, not gonna lie. It depends on the station. For this one, I built the parts for the station. Sometimes I do actually have parts like this. I had a similar design at 110th and 116th Street, so I can actually just reuse this. And I also use it for Canal Street, but I had to change it for this one. So for this one, it's the same material all the way through because the curve generation will cause problems if it's not. But at 110th Street, we actually go there. It's actually layered. And why did I do this? I have no idea. But you can actually chip the tiles and there's actually cement under them at this one. I have no idea why I did it like that, but for some reason I thought that would be cool, so I did it. But when I was testing out the curve tool with 103rd Street, if I did that, then it would actually glitch the layers and the bottom layer would actually cut through. So I removed that for 103rd Street and rebuilt it like that. And then this is also different. In 110th Street, it was more rounded at the bottom. This one's like different. It's actually just a different design here, so I kind of changed it as well. But I couldn't keep the rounding because the curve tool would just remove it anyway. Are you doing the holes that are on top of the underground stations? The vents? It depends. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. So the problem with the vents, let me just get my video here for the mezzanine. So here's the issue with the vents. The way that tracks light with immersive railroading, I don't know if other mods are like this, but I can't really change the track mod at this point. There's just too many. Like I've already experienced the hell of fixing switches, so an entire mod redo, no thanks. And the train mods that I've created are for immersive railroading as well, so I don't really want to switch. But so here's the issue, and it's probably like this with other mods like Create, I'd imagine, but I'm just going to say IR. So for IR, when you have a track segment, the way it calculates light is this is an entire piece. So this is one long piece. It's not probably longer than 40 blocks. But if I were to break this single track probably goes up to here. And I guess it's like probably fine to see. There it is. This is where it connects. Oh, guys, I made something so cool. So I'm gonna break this. So we now have snapping for smooth mode. So I'll actually put it on. It does not work for fixed mode, but for smooth mode, that's where it really counts. You guys remember when we were doing Canal Street, we spent an entire stream lining up the tracks. Now watch this. It will now snap if you set it to this. And I also added angles for the tracks. So now, you guys remember, like even probably see here, see look, it's like bending. This bending, it can go straight now on an angle. So you can see that. Look, if I'm over here, I can place, I come here, snaps to the track. Snaps to the track. And you guys saw how that was off, and that was so easy to do, right? And now it just snaps to the track. Pretty sick. And I'm testing out slope switches. Now, slope switches, they're actually something that another developer made. So I'm trying to just port them to this and like make it work on my version. And I'm just gonna try using those. But yeah, it did snap, so that's pretty cool. The reason why there's like a weird gap is because of the slope there. Connects weirdly. It's just how it is. But yeah, we now have track snapping, which is going to save me so much time in these videos. R211 B Train, please stop spamming the chat. Welcome to the stream. You're my biggest fan. That was very cool, but please do not spam the chat. One high, maybe two is good. 6th Avenue line is getting CBTC soon. Yes, it is. That's why the B and D got R211As. I hear there are more R211s incoming. There are. They're gonna do 2 R211s on the D per month, which is really slow, honestly. But that's what they're doing. And then after that, allegedly, the Q train is going to get R211s. I thought it would be the N and W. Oh, don't want to break that one. We're gonna have to like use the freaking hammer to do those. But allegedly, I'm hearing rumors that it's actually the Q that's going to get R211s after the D, which would be awesome. Because, as far as I know, the Q train has mostly kept all of its announcements from the glory days of Broadway. So that's like, oh, sir, you've been destroyed. So that'd be really awesome if it got to keep the announcements. I saw a video though, which is kind of concerning, of an N train, an R211 N train, and that Canal Street announcement. I don't know what they've done to it. That is rough. That's all I'm gonna say. The Canal Street announcement on the N is toast. Rest in peace. I'll be right back, guys. But yeah, F in the chat for Canal Street on the N. I'm back. Still waiting for the R211 whiskey. Yes, the R211 on the whiskey will be pretty cool, but personally I'm most excited for the R211s on the Q because anything would be better on the Q than the freaking R68s. And I'm pretty sure at this point it's going to be like more R68s, so it's gonna be a bit rough for a little bit. Gonna be honest with the Q, it's gonna be a bit rough. But those R68s are not going to last long. They are not. That's what I think. It's probably around 45 minutes though. 45 minutes. What is? Yeah, please do not spam. What's for 45 minutes? I made the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, A, C, E, B, D, F, V, S. Yeah, 42nd Street. Jesus, dude. Chill on the R68s. The 46s with the promise. Honestly, I'd prefer the 46s to the R6. They just stop. Okay. Wow. We've now been live for 1 hour. Yeah, honestly, I prefer the R46s over the R68s any day. I have lived near the D line long enough. It is time for some tech. I'm gonna be honest, the Q is my favorite line. Back in the day, if it wasn't for the Q and the R160s on the Q, I do not know if I would have become a rail fan. Because I will tell you something. I am someone who grew up on the C line. Grew up on the C line. In the SME days. The C, the B, the 1. I take those lines all the time together. And we may love the R32s now. I do love them. But the R68As over the R68, what's the difference? So we may love the R32s now, but let me tell you, when you live in SME purgatory for most of your life, and suddenly you get tech, woo, that is a change. That is a change. I'll say that. That is a change. It is an upgrade. You know, when was this? Like the early, I don't even know when it was exactly, but I do remember I was a kid and I did see R160s on the C and the A for like a very short time. And that was like awesome. We started calling them the clean trains. The clean trains. Because you know what we had? We had the R32s, the slants, the R46s, and all that stuff. And then the R160s appear and it was just like insane. And then they disappeared. As fast as they came, they went, and it was back to SME hell. Now again, I'll be honest. When it came to the A, I would always I'd prefer an R32 over an R46 any day. Need you imagine living on the 6 before, and I know. The 6 with R142As. I'd had a few encounters, it was pretty legendary. And it's so weird because anytime I see like a video, hold on, I just need to check, make sure that this is safe. So it needs to be 5 blocks tall. But yeah, anytime I'd see a video of the 6 with the R142As, that was just like legendary. And it's weird because like I get nostalgic for it, but I didn't live on the 6. I just know it was like awesome. And it's like something about that era, like maybe it's just the era that's nostalgic. I never liked the era, by the way, guys. Like the 2000s, the early 2010s, it's not like they were such a great time. It was depressing. The subway was like all SMEs back then. You had like the R142s, the R160s, you had NTTs on some lines, but like a lot of the lines were still SME, like infested. R46s, they were taken over by R32s. Like I know people get nostalgic about the R32s these days, and so do I. But I need to check the height on this. Oh wait, no, we can use this. Yeah. But back in the day, back in like the 2000s, the R32s were not seen as like this glorious, you know, sick car that they are now. Yes, we miss them. But back in the day, the SMEs were seen as like these dungeons. The R32s especially, they were like dungeons back in the day. It'd be like a jail car showing up, all steel, you know, the riveted steel. It was like a freight car almost. and was kind of depressing. It honestly was kind of depressing. There was a massive difference. Timestamped your W train to Whitehall Street, where... Oh, you did the timestamps. Nice, nice. Missed the R1... That was pretty cool, yeah, the R160C train. So nostalgic. Yeah. Now, this was before that. I don't know if you lived on the sea, but there was an era, like, much before that. In, like, the early... It was the early 2010s or, like, the late, like... 2000s where they like appeared for a short time on the actual A and the C. I think more the C. I think it was like 2009 or something like that, because I do remember this. I don't know if it was like 2000, but I think it was like 2009. I remember being a kid and I would just see them just all of a sudden. They were just there like one day, just never saw them again. Like I wasn't even sure if it was real. That's like how fast they went. I had forgotten about them. And then I had like a few trips to the F, and that was like my introduction, my confirmation that the R160s were real. Because, you know, they were just gone so fast that I like wasn't even sure if they were even real as a kid. And I didn't even know what they were. I just knew like, oh, these new trains are so clean, they're so modern, so futuristic. That was my impression of them. And they were just gone. They were just gone back to the dungeons of the INT, pretty much. It was crazy. Okay, so we're putting this here, and then we're gonna use this to actually make the cross section here. It's gonna be like the same thing on this side as well. Welcome back. What do you know about the R160A train though? I think it was the same deal. It pretty much came for the same like short amount of time. Is this correct? It has to be as tall as this or the train's gonna clip. And guys, like this is not OpenBV. We can't just do crazy shit like that. I was literally watching an OpenBV video earlier. And you know, OpenBV, there's some nostalgia there, but dude, I was watching this shit. It was like the Culver shuttle. And there were legit just missing pillars. The abandoned track was just freaking floating. And I'm just like, how can you do this? Like, how do you just get away with that? Just have floating freaking tracks. An elevated line that's just floating. Like, that's just insane. And I'm like, it's just impressive that these like BVE devs get away with this stuff. I'm like, I wish I could do that. But I don't really want to, because to me that would look weird. I feel like if it was like just a full ride, I could probably get away with it, to be honest. But it would just look weird to me. I do like quality, so I like when stuff's realistic. But yeah, so the R160A, as far as I remember, it had like a very short existence. I think that there was like a later GO in like the 2010s, late 2010s, something like that. But before that, I remember it appeared in the very, very early 2010s, late 2000s with the C. And it was very short-lived. There was actually, guys, a Munipal's R160A train, which I did have when I was a kid, and it got destroyed. Remember when the SIR was supposed to get R179s? Or the MTA? I didn't even know that. That's insane. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to do these like cross beams. Maybe if I just do one side, I can mirror it. Okay, so we're gonna do the cross beams here. It's gonna go to like here, and then I'm not gonna, I mean, kind of already did, actually. Yeah, I already destroyed it. Maybe one day we make the R1. I will do the R1 eventually. Might have been the B, because I think the A's came later. Was the R160A or the R160B that was on the A during the 2000s? It was the R160A. Now I remember that. I do not remember hearing a Siemens on the A, because I did see them a couple of times. I remember I did see it like at least once in the A. The R160 with the Alstom propulsion. I do remember that. That is... I already did these. I'll just cut it out. Hold on, guys. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm just gonna cut this back. Make it shorter. Let's do the whole thing at once. It's just gonna look better if it doesn't like hit the lip there. Still does. Still does. Sometimes I wish someone could just explode the entire 239 so the 2 could get R142As again for one day. That'd be crazy, but then the 4 would just get screwed over. And like you just see like terrible headways. That would be cool though, to be honest. Yes, I was supposed to get 179, the MTA canceled it. We were supposed to get R179 in 2014. Yeah, it's crazy. No, yeah. And it was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be a 79 footer as well. It was going to be a longer car type, like the R46s. Okay, we're gonna have to break this. This one's already messed up, and it's just cutting too close, so we're just gonna break it. Yeah, it looks like there's lights down here. Look at the video right now, guys, so I can see this. How the hell do the exits work? Wait. So you come up here. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so you go here. Huh. So we're gonna have to come up to here. Do that one, and then it just goes out. I might have to like extend this. Because if I bring it to here, that's gonna look weird. I might just make the platform longer. It's not that big of a deal. The IRT platforms are pretty tight anyway, and then if it's longer, it's better for the bend anyway because it shortens it slightly. So I'm just gonna extend this up. It's pretty easy to do that at this point. All we have to do is go here, come to the side, and actually we're gonna have to redo that selection. But let's just make sure that was right. Yeah, come from here. World edit. Come up here. And we're gonna move it up 6 blocks. And then we're just gonna infill the missing part. I do this. Is that high enough? No, it's not. Yeah, keep forgetting. It's like a different height over here. Okay. We'll do that. You know, it's 2014 with Bombardier being a shitty company. It's delayed it. Did issues with the cars. It is crazy to me, like they had R179s in existence in 2014. Insane. Okay. So yeah, this should be 6. Move 6 north. Where are these commands? Just gonna wait. There we go. Gets moved. Fuck is this? Oh, they're spilled in. Yeah. Okay, so now how do we do this? Take this, I think. Yep. Get this. Stack it. Should be good now. Yep. Okay. So then, it's getting kind of confusing. So you take this. Hold on. I want to make sure this is like correct before we do any edits. Create twice the work. Okay. So we'll take that. We're gonna have to change the pillars, actually. They're green here. Take this. And then get rid of this shit. I'll just add new lights. Fuck it. Pain in the ass, but whatever. I'll just fucking delete it after. Hold on. Stack. Wait. No, that's... Okay. Hold on. Take this. There we go. Does not matter. Does not matter, guys. Easy fix. We'll get this after. We need to get like the core shape. Why are so many people leaving? Because it's like midnight. You look at the photos of the original Arbon 79 prototype. Lombardi Air plant. It was 4 cars. Yep. Alright, peace. Thanks for watching. Facts, yeah. Welding issues. Do you like QBL or the 7th Avenue lines? Yeah, I do. I'm building 7th Avenue right now. Well, kind of. This is a branch. Starting Coney Island now. Nice. Be right back. Gotta eat. Be good, kids. Let website build this shit in peace. True. The red LED thing. Okay, yeah. It's hard to keep up with the chats. Chat's been busy tonight. Alright, let's fill this in. Making good progress here. I think I might, honestly guys, like if I can finish the platform tonight, then I might finish the station tomorrow. I just want to get the station done. I don't even want to work on 103rd Street. Like this is a random ass station. I don't even know like what I'm going to do with it for a video. I might just skip it. I have like a backlog of content now. We have 100. Now we have 100. We're going to have 103rd Street. We already have Canal Street. I just have to build like 2 more tunnels off of it. And then we have that. We have freaking Franklin Avenue. Finish that. I saw people liked the picture of that one that I posted in the Discord. So I'm guessing people want the video to release. So that's now in the queue. Don't know when it's going to happen, but it is now in the video queue. So it'll probably happen kind of soon. I don't know if it's going to happen this month or like, I mean August now because it's going to be August in 2 days. Oh, actually it's going to be August. Yeah, 2 days. Sorry. I don't know if it's going to happen in August because I kind of want to just build new stuff. Or if it's going to happen in September. I'm not sure. But it's going to be soon. So we'll have the Franklin Avenue video soon. I think if we get to like a slugfest where we're just like bogged down on one freaking station, or it's just like back to back, just endless local stations, like maybe the local stations below 14th Street, maybe I'll do Franklin Avenue's video then. Maybe. But the problem is I still have to build. So the station's done, but I have to build Rogers. Build the Rogers Junction. The infamous Rogers. And then I have to extend the tracks off the shuttle towards Prospect Park. Or I can't like use it. Yeah, so there's like a bit of stuff. Conquestors are down there. 103rd Street is the worst place to be during a oh yeah, true. 103rd Street. Like the 1 train gets kind of sketchy once you get past 96th Street at night. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Birthday's in 2 weeks. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. We'll see if I stream. But if I don't, happy birthday. Not too fond of the R211s. I think they're neat, but they're not that special. Especially like the R211s on the C though, because that's yeah. I agree. But they will look nice on Broadway. I've seen pictures of them on yellow lines. It looks pretty good. The yellow of Broadway just contrasts the blue pretty well. Just gonna be honest there. Okay, we need like the freaking no wait, no we don't, because this gets it's supposed to get deleted. So we actually don't. Take the shit out. Get rid of these fucking ones. So yeah, Franklin Avenue is in the backlog. And then Canal Street's in the backlog as well. It's already done. It's just waiting. I want to just like work on stuff right now. Do some extensions. I want to get like 103rd Street done because like I'm so done with the one line. Like, you guys have no idea just how done I am with the line. Like, the idea, when I started it, I was just like, which line should I build? And then I'm like, oh, I'll do it in alphabetical order. That was the idea with this world. Do everything alphabetical order, alternate between, like, the IRT, IND, and BMT, It was supposed to be like the 1, then the A. Could be cool to do the A. I do kind of like the A. We haven't built the A before. So the idea was I would do the 1, then the A, then the J. Your first R211 ride was a Bravo. My condolences. It is pretty sick, but still, should have been there for the A. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do the A. We've never built the entire A. And like, honestly, every now and then I go back and I watch the C Train full ride from like 2019. And the vibe when it gets to like Brooklyn and you get to like East New York is just really cool. I'm gonna be honest. Like in game, it was pretty sick. So I do kind of think it'd be cool to build the A as R211, so we actually have like freaking new stock. We've been like with the R160s now, R142s for so long. I do think it'd be nice to have like modern stock. And they're like modern, but like they're not the newest thing. So that would be pretty awesome to actually have that built. Okay, I have to figure out like how we're gonna do this part here. So it does look like I just did 4. So we'll do that. Can we have this like come out one? Yeah. Fits more nicely there. Didn't you have like Bowery or Canal Street on the J done? It's just Canal Street. Started Fulton Street as well. But I feel like the A would be pretty sick. I was like gonna do the Q, but I don't know. Now I'm like, maybe I should do the A. It's a completely new line. We've never built the A. I mean, kind of. We did the C, but nothing like really past there. I think I had Grant Avenue on the first Worlds, and that was it. It didn't even like get past like 80th Street. I think it just ended there. And like the Q would be a remake, so maybe it would be cooler to do the A, honestly. But so that was the idea, and then after the J, it would have been the B. No, the Chew. Yeah, it would have been the Chew. And then the B. Then what BMT line? It's after the J, probably the L. I don't know, maybe I'll do that again. I kind of like that idea, like, we already did the first phase of that, the freaking 1. But the thing that like sucks about that idea is that like certain lines get done last. Like the 6, 7, they just get done last. Guys, it's not, I can say 6, 7, it's not freaking 20 or 25 anymore. Like, they're just numbers, you know, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so those lines, they would get done last. And then I know people wanted the 7, like, people ask for the 7 so much. But I do want to do the A. The 7 is just cooked right now. There's too much construction, like, if we, I think this part's supposed to be opened. Like, if we did the 7, it would just be cooked. And I'm like, I do not want to be rebuilding any 7 train stations after they're built. They're all angled. That would just be hell. Like, it's easier to build angled stations now, but to replace parts is still hell. There's like not really a good way to do that at this point. So for the 7, I might just wait because the platforms are, oh my god, that's so funny. The freaking mirrored text. But yeah, the platforms on the 7 are just gone. It was on the 7, the downtown side was completely screwed over. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's not CBDC, is it? I thought they were just rebuilding the platforms because the fucking line was falling apart. I like thought that's what the deal was. Okay, so we have this here. And then what do we need now? I could mirror it. These pillars have to be replaced. When was the last time we've done like round pillar stuff? Okay, I'm just looking at the video here. Okay, so we got 1 round pillar. Wait. The video is coming from this side. You have one round pillar there. And then let me just check something. The hell? It's so weird. Oh, I fucked this part up. So these are supposed to be tall pillars. It actually starts here. And we're just going to replace this, then we'll start doing the green pillars. If you guys want to follow along and like watch what I'm doing, you can just pull up any one train POV and you can just see this is the downtown side. Okay, so we're just going to restore the height there. These like tall ass pillars. And actually we're just going to take a blueprint of this one. What station is this? Never mind, it's 103rd, true. Kobe fan, welcome to stream. Platforms are called temporary platforms. They did those on the 4 line in the 90s. Yeah, how long is that gonna last? Honestly, so... Yeah, so with that, probably gonna hold off on the 7. Because the thing is, like, when they're done, I'm guessing the platforms are gonna look different. So if I did it, then it would be a past version of the 7, which I don't think people want. Like, I know, guys. I know. We want the 7, I know. But it's probably gonna be held off. So we'll probably just go with, like, the alphabetical order thing. And, yeah. We'll do the A. Maybe we'll do the A after the 1. We'll see. If we do, then I'll probably start at 207th Street. We actually have the 207th Street yard. Since we have to pick up some parts, we could just... What the fuck? What? Why did I... Okay. I mean, this is kind of Enwood, yeah. Yeah, this is Enwood. I'll count it. Yeah. We get out here. Some older stations. Wasn't there a door there? Yeah, so this 207th Street, I think. Come out here. Put the 1 there. Yeah, it's 207th Street. This is a weird ass pole. And then the A would start right here. Is this... So the A would actually start here. This is the topography marker. And it goes this way. And then I'm pretty sure it like swings out here. And I think the A would be like, cool. Blocky Metros, XJ7 VW, welcome to the stream. 7 might be the last line of temporary platforms for a while. Yeah. Wait, hold on, let me see. So what's like the scheduled last line under the like alternating... Oh yeah, this is a... Yeah, I don't normally do this. This was like an old terraforming method. I would usually fill that in. But this just got like... Yeah, that's gonna be really annoying actually when we go to do the A because we're gonna have to fill that in. But it's probably not that hard. To be fair, it's just stone. So yeah, I did start the 207th Street yard a couple years ago. Like, the map is that old. Got missing textures. I thought I fixed them. I must have missed these. See? And my Sea Transit 207th Street shop. So I did start. I fixed these textures. There were missing textures here. I just filled them in. And we do have the 1 there. Freaking 1. Just taking up all our time. Ridiculous. Yeah. The A is gonna take... Oh my god. It's definitely not gonna take years, but it's gonna take... I think if we... Because the A has so many stops, guys. Literally. So it's like 50... No, I think it's like 62, right? Oh my god. If we can build like fast... If we can like keep up like this faster building speed... I think the A won't be done until the next summer. Like, there's just so many stops. It's insane. But the A is like a 5th of the subway system, or like an 8th, something like that. But yeah, we have the yard here, so pretty cool. It's got some messed up textures. We didn't finish it. Although with like the track snapping that I added, it probably wouldn't be so bad to do it now. But yeah, so what we'll probably do when the 1 is finished, maybe we'll come to 207th Street, we'll finish the yard, and that's how we'll start the line. The reason why there's no trains here is because I had to enable keep rolling stock loaded, which basically loads the rolling stock, even if it's in unloaded chunks, because there was an issue with trains decoupling when you would restart the game. And it seems like that helped, and it was like a problem with ATO. And this is not how I did it. This is because I ported it. So we're gonna have to make like a lot of repairs here. Like I did not put fucking Prismarine there. Like guys, you know I'd never use something like that. Like fucking Prismarine. And like this shit, I didn't do this. This is because I ported the world from 1.12. This is from the update. And then the ice. That's the season mod. Just fucking up. Look at this. It's summer. It's fucking summer, and you've got freaking ice here. So it's okay, it's Minecraft, it's kind of funny. That's why there's snow here. The season mod, the snow just didn't get deleted when I updated the world, when I ported. I guess those count as like permanent block snow, so they have to be removed manually. No express tracks on the 7 when it goes to Queens Boulevard, no speed. Yeah, it's like, it's sad, it's sad. So how long is that supposed to last? Did anyone say this is so peak? Thank you, thank you. Did anyone say in the chat like when the platform shit is done with the 7? Find it funny when employees try to prevent rail fanners from recording because it's illegal. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen like once or twice. I just ignore them. They can't really do anything. Not gonna get arrested for it. I mean, I doubt it. Haven't heard of it happening. It's like a public space. They're not gonna do anything. You can just ignore them. They're way in. Gone, not gone. Oh, okay, 2027. That's not that long, guys. That's like a year, maybe a year and a half. So just don't even worry about the 7 right now. Maybe we'll build like the Manhattan part, maybe up to like Queensboro Plaza at some point. Just, you know, just for fun. But 2027, like we're still gonna be on other lines, so it's fine. Maybe we'll work on like, we'll do the 1A, J, then we'll see. Maybe like the 2 could be a good follow-up to the J. I want to do like one from each company and like alternate. That's kind of my plan right now. So let's actually get the stuff that we need. We actually have to come here. I wonder if the train's crashed. Oh. It did not crash. That's insane. It actually waited. This is crazy. So guys, there was like, oh yeah, we have to fix those before the full ride. When I updated the map, these were blue before they got messed up. So we have to replace all of those. It's so annoying. But yeah, and then we're gonna have to add like the emergency exits. Oh, I already did one. Cool. We have to like add tunnel detailing along 7th Avenue. It just takes like a while to do that, so it's kind of delayed. So this actually waited. Cool. If we break this, then this train will actually go down. And oh guys, I built the curve as well. I did it off camera. It's probably gonna be removed by 2027 or 2029. Oh my god. RIP 7. At least we got to enjoy it in the 2010s and the early 2020s. Insane. Insane, guys. Oh my god. 7. RIP. I should have built the 7 before. We're gonna be waiting like, oh my god, like 3 years before I can build the 7. Jesus. We'll be done with other stuff, so we can just do other lines. Oh, here it comes. It's actually coming in now. I'll show you guys I did build the curve. Look how shallow the station is. It's like right there. So yeah, I built the curve. See, it comes in here. And then you just get this wide bend, and yeah, that's there. But it is cool. Here, put put on the shaders. If I turn on the shaders, it gets so dark. God. Can't even see anything. Well, I can. You have to have like your screen brightened up to see. Rip Diamond 7. Go Super Toe. Used to. It's pretty OG as well. 2050. Don't say that. Don't know what a joke is. What do you like better? Minecraft or Roadblocks? Minecraft, Minecraft, or Robux? Recording path is illegal, but NYCT is a different story. Some employees even encourage rail. Yeah, I actually got a driver on the one to do an interview once, but I never posted the video. It was supposed to be for I was going to do like train reviews like the Subway Bros did. I was going to do like my own versions, but I just never finished the video. So what happened is I had the like video, we recorded it. He did like a faceless interview. It was pretty cool. And oh yeah, guys, I fixed the lighting issues at 79th Street. So you don't see, remember if you were here on earlier streams, it was like weird. I fixed it at the station. I still haven't tried to fix the shader, but I did fix the triangle things that were here. So now it's like normal. But yeah, so I actually got, okay, well there's this one. Easy. Yeah, that was the fix. Just turn those off. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we actually did an interview. And, you know, just talking about what he thinks of the one, which is pretty cool. He was pretty like excited to be in the video. And I never posted it because I lost, well, I like canceled my subscription for the editing software and then just didn't get it back. And then I lost the video, I lost some of the video files for the video because they took too long to get back to it. And yeah, pretty much just lost the video, unfortunately. So we're just gonna take this and take this out and take this from the other station. No point spending time making a new one. So they're basically the same. Yeah, this is the fancy one. Yeah, some don't have like the fancy shit at the top. This is the fancy one. Some are like Midicel, don't have that. So yeah, we had that. Super chill driver. And then I kind of just lost the video before I finished it. So that series never happened, but it's going to be a thing. Go Super Toe is OGS. Watched him before when he was... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Minecraft actually values players. Roblox does... I mean... I don't know if I'd say that. Minecraft's been doing some like crazy updates. Like, what the fuck is this? Mud. The mud bricks. Some crazy ass shit. And that sound? What the fuck? Mud, I mean, I don't know. You could use this for like the IND. Mud walls and the freaking IND. It's crazy. I'm actually happy that the train stopped for the signal though, because usually they encounter signals in unloaded chunks and they just ignore them and they just crash. And there was an issue before where SMEs were crashing. They would just skip all the stations and just crash, but I fixed that. So this one actually stops, you can see. Speaking of operators, of what operators think of things, they do not like the R160 and the 179. It depends on the yard. Depends on the yard. From what I heard, the Coney Island operators that ran the R160s on Broadway liked them better than the R46s. Apparently they were like upset when that whole thing happened with the switch. Okay, so we have this now. Oh, yeah, we have to steal the pillars. Actually, yeah, let's just do it, it's easier. Let's take the freaking pillars. I was going to see if there was like an empty one that we wouldn't have to extract, but I'm just gonna do that. Can't be bothered to check because this one I already know it's fine. It's in a station. I'll just take it out just like that. easy. Go back to 103rd. Yeah, I want to finish Washington Heights. Like after the 1, I feel like it has to be like the A. It'd be a good follow-up. It's not even about the yard, it's like them hitting the throttle on the right, which gets tiring. Yeah, I could see that. I was like thinking about that, honestly. Just driving trains, like how do you like hold on to the handle for all that time? So I get that. But still, as a passenger, I'd prefer R160 over an R68 any day. Oh, that's not good. Still have that down there. Okay, let's just making sure. Okay, so we have one here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to make that lower. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, so we have one there. There's another one that goes here. Been told have you played Black Ops? Maybe? Probably on the PC. Played one of them. Not much though. Been told the R179's TOD just crashes and turns off when you try signing up specifically as a W. Damn. Some lazy ass stuff. BO2 port is horrible. No, I don't play the ports. I think I played, was it called, maybe it was Call of Duty Zombies? No. It was the one that was out like a year or two ago. Whatever that was. I don't know, my friend got it for me. I don't even play that much. I don't really play like shooters anymore. I used to. Fortnite. I don't know if that really counts. I liked Halo. They're gonna release a new Halo game, I think. Halo Campaign Evolved, the new remaster of Halo Anniversary. I might play that. I want to see like what the Flood are like. I think that'd be like fun. But other than that, I don't really do that. Just wouldn't have time for this if I did that. It just takes too much time. Okay, so we're gonna have to change this. You played the BO1 port? No. Go Super Joe's OG. I watched his 2017 videos. His old voice. Well, new Super Toe doesn't get that much views. People don't like his subway archaeology videos anymore. They do not. I'll have to check. I don't know what like his channel's like. Are his numbers going down? Why is he falling off? Is it because... What the hell is this? Hold on. What the fuck is this? The train that doesn't exist, the R262 in Minecraft.
Hey, hey, hey. Today.
The hell is this? Fuck. Train Guy Crab. Pretty nice. And it's a 1.
Hey, hey, hey.
He's a channel viewer for sure. Oh, nice. Arlington V. Okay, so I was gonna look up. Oh yeah, Go Super Toe. He changed his channel name, is that what you're saying? He's not as big as he used to be. Everyone's growing up. I mean... His videos are still getting like 10K. Some recent ones, 27K. He has a video from 2 weeks ago, 35K. His sub count is 41K, so that's a pretty decent ratio. The expected ratio is usually like 1/4 of your sub count is what you want. Unless you're at like 68 subs, then like it should be more. What his videos used to get? R110, it is interesting. When I build the 2 line, I might do an R110A. It doesn't run on the 1, so it'd be weird. Why does the MTA hate fun? All the president's trains. What the fuck? Maybe he's just trying to come up with new ideas. Doesn't look like his channel's dying. It looks fine. The older videos have more views just because they're older. A lot of New York City subway content just continues to like gain views as it ages. New York City subway videos don't really die. They just continue like getting views. Like the N train video that I did in like 28, it was 2019, yeah, early 2019. That video just kept gaining views, and it consistently gets like a couple hundred views a month, even now. And it is at like 61 or 62K views now, and it's made quite a bit of money as well. And it's still pulling, despite like being 7 years old. Yeah, and it's like 7 years old now, and it's still pulling. Insane. It's gonna be like 10 years old soon. Just insane. I remember when I thought it was crazy, like it was 4 years. Train Crab's a good guy. He is. Video seems cool. Like Super Toes. Yeah, he seems like he's doing fine. There's a video. There's a couple of rides of the R110A. For some reason, they're all in the Bronx though, which is weird. I wonder if it only ran to like Grand Concourse. Oh my god, that rename is so stupid. 149th Street, Hostos. Like, why would you ruin it? Freaking ruined it, dude. Grand Concourse had so much aura. You get there, it's like, this is 149th Street Grand Concourse. Like, that's like a proper name. That's like aura. And then they just fucking change it. Like, what the fuck? Fucking ruin something good for no reason. Like, why couldn't you pick? No, even like 3rd Avenue. That was like a good name. I kind of like all the names in the Bronx on the 2. The 5 too. They all just have like aura. You know, like the way that they say the announcements too. It like, I don't know, it sounds like it's like projecting strength. It's pretty cool. Okay guys, I'm gonna get the color picker out for this green pillar. Been using it more again, just to match the color. They did full runs. Okay. Apparently none of these geeks recorded through. And yeah, why did they only record in the Bronx? It's crazy. They just wanted to be outside, maybe? Maybe that's what it was? I don't know. I'm gonna try this. I feel like it should be a bit darker. Like this color does pretty close. Like darker. I feel like that's pretty close, honestly. I do feel like 103rd Street, like it is kind of a mid-ass station, but like the plaques at like these stations do look pretty good, but they're so high like you don't even notice them. And I like the open, like I like the wide freaking pillar spacing. I think that's cool with like the high ceiling here. Cool design, but R62 hell. So it's just purgatory over here, so it just doesn't get much love. 149th Street Grand Concourse. Yeah, they renamed it. Happened like 2 years ago. Freaking, oh my god, dude. Ruined it. But it's okay. I'm gonna use the original announcements when we get to that station. Like, fuck that. Yeah, like why? 110th Street, Malcolm X Plaza. And then it's like the announcement isn't even that good. Like at least they could have like used like a good announcer. Why is her name Valentine? I just don't like her announcements. They don't sound like serious. It sounds like she's just talking normally. Like at least with like the original announcers, they actually sounded like airport or like train announcers, you know, like Charlie Pellet. That's a classic one. He sounds like a proper, you know, proper train announcer. And then like the announcers on the other lines, like Lexington, they're like shouting, you know, it like projects like importance. Same thing with the F, confidence, you know. The Q, it makes it sound like the fun line, like it's chill. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then the new announcer, like Valentina or whatever she's called, just sounds like shit. Like it doesn't even sound like she's doing a train announcement. She's just like talking normally into it, like, oh, I'm so excited I got the role, so I'm just gonna talk normally. Like you have to make it sound like you can't just pick somebody that's gonna talk normally. They have to like project. There has to be aura. There's no aura. Why'd they name it Hostos? I don't know. They decided that it was an important spot. I guess some like dumbass college kids apparently couldn't find the station. It's too confusing if it's Grand Concourse. Like, just ruined it. Literally, just freaking ruined it. Such a sick stop. Freaking ruined it. I'm gonna call it like freaking Grand Concourse in the video too. Like, V-fanning videos are gonna say 149th Street Grand Concourse. You know? I might do like a V-fanning short at 135th Street. Just so that I can have like a 2 train announce 149th Street Grand Concourse. That'd be sick. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't think we have like any clips of a R142 2 train at 135th Street. But then people are gonna think that I'm gonna build Grand Concourse soon, and like I kind of wanted to, but I want to finish this first. I know. There's cooler stuff to build in the one. I know the one is like kind of, some of the stations are kind of mid. But like the service is good, but a lot of the stations up here are really mid. I know there's cooler stuff, but like, well, we'll get to them soon, guys. We'll get to them soon. We're almost through this. Like, we'll probably be done with the one in like 2 months, and then we're out of here. The new lady is Velina. Still hate how we lost so many. Yeah. Losing a lot of announcements to her. Charlie Pellets, Quebec to Heralds, Quebec. Oh, yeah, the Q. Quebec, yeah. They were the Canal Street bound Q too. Exactly. Wait, what? White Plains Road announced. Oh, the 5? Okay. I was like worried. I'm like, wait, did they ruin the 2? Wait, what the fuck? The Wakefield bound 2, the Eastchester bound 5. Those are classic announcements. You can't destroy those. Okay. Fuck, what do we got here? Wait. Wait, did they destroy the 5? Like, other than the next stop is? Did they ruin the 5? Let me see this. Hold on. 174th Street. 2-5. I need to see this. When the hell was this? Where's like a recent video? 10 months ago? I need to like see a 5 train. What the hell? Do not tell me they ruined the Eastchester bound 5. Swear. Exactly. They were so energetic. Okay, what is it? This is a 2. I'm looking through a video right now. Oh my, are you serious? Why would they do that? Just ruining stuff. Five train full ride See if there's a new one to look at. 5 train full ride to Eastchester. When did this happen? I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. You guys can see for just a sec. Give me a sec, guys. We're gonna check this out. What in the absolute hell, dude? No, that cuts the mic. That cuts the mic. Where is it? Okay, let's see this. It's been like that. 2022. Let's first check Manhattan. Hold on. Okay, that sells that. Just like ruining all the good ones.
138th Street, Grand Concourse. Transfer is available.
What the fuck?
The next stop is 149th Street, Grand Concourse.
Wait.
149th Street, Grand Concourse.
That's funny. It has the OG2 announcement. They're like, nah, fuck Villena. The 5 doesn't get that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to see. I was just checking.
Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is 3rd Avenue, 149th
Damn.
Street.
So cooked. So cooked. I'm using the OG announcements when we get here. So trash.
Accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Actually just ruining the whole system.
This is an Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is Jackson Avenue.
So trash. Jesus, it's like the R211s now. What the fuck? So trash. Same.
Prospect Avenue.
Trash.
Local train. The next stop is Intervale.
Wow. Horrible. I hope somebody recorded the 5 announcements before.
This is an Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is Simpson Street.
So sad. Actually just turning it into an R142 program. Used to have a personality.
This is an Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is Freeman Street.
Wow. Does it get any better?
This is an Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains.
Why do I see an R62?
174th Street.
I mean, the 2 announcements were good when they were on the 2. Like, why does everything have to sound the same? It is an R62. What the fuck? It's so weird. What is it doing up there? Allegedly, Jessica got fired. What? So they change it? Why'd they keep it? Isn't it like some kind of contract or something?
This is in Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local
The whole
trains.
reason for the announcement changes wasn't storage, it was to decrease station dwell time. Because they received complaints from some foreign spies about Jessica sounding too aggressive. Oh my god. Crazy, crazy. Chill though, chill though. Can't, don't want to get in trouble. Chill, chill. You didn't know Diana? No, I didn't. Well, I knew about the next stop. I didn't know about this. Well, she does now. Well, no, I don't, never mind. You're right. Damn.
The next stop is
2-train territory.
180th Street.
Well, if they fired her, that's why they would have replaced the bound announcements too. One car was glitched. Wait, what? Glitched. You mean normal?
is located at this station. Transfer is available to elevate.
Okay, we need to see what happens here. Does it go back to normal, or is it just gonna be shit? Dan does... That's not what he means, the stations.
This is in Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is Forest Park.
Oh, I guess we have those. Now it's like the D. You get like shitty announcements in one spot, you get the good ones in like one tiny spot. Brutal. So
This is in Eastchester, Dyer Avenue bound, 5 local trains. The next stop is Pelham Broadway.
okay. Shout out to the Elmeister for recording this video that we just looked at. Alright, so we're gonna get back to building. That is freaking trash. Can't believe they've done that. So sad. Oh my god. It's like now all of the simulators are like using fantasy announcements because like the real announcements aren't even the real ones anymore. Dan doesn't do Dyer. They should have brought her back. Yeah, they should have. So trash, honestly. Can't believe they've done this. But hey, couldn't expect this to last forever, I guess. The MTA was known for being shit before like the 2000s, and then they just fucked everything up again. This is why the New York City subway has like a bad reputation, because of stuff just like the delays, of course, the cleanliness, but you know, stuff like this. The announcements were cool, it did kind of help, and then it just fuck it up, you know, just be like the MTA, just screw everything up pretty much, right? Because why the hell not? Okay, let's see if we can finish this before 1, and maybe we'll end the stream at like 1. I want to finish this, like, I want to get it like placed. I don't know, am I gonna rush it if I do this now? What do we have to do now? So we have this. The freaking lights. Okay, let's get the lights. Should be, yeah, there's like 2 areas for props now. That's the old one. These are like the new ones. I don't know, I might end the stream soon. I'll end it at like 1. We'll see. See where things are. And I don't want this one, honestly. We'll see where things are at like 1, which is in like 20 minutes. And we may end. And then I'll probably just work on this, try to finish this off camera tomorrow. Station. These were just like tests. I don't know why the hell it's doing that. That's pissing me off. Jessica announcements for the 5 generic past 180th Street were so peak. They were. We're just now finding out that a user named C isn't sharp. Do you have any progress in Queens? Actually, no. Well, no. Yes and no. We went here, and that's it. There's no progress in Queens. Progress in Brooklyn, but it's isolated. It's just here. And then the shuttle goes up a bit. Yeah. I almost started Prospect Park once, but I messed up the road, so I had to rebuild them. That's why it's like a mess here. I was rebuilding them, but I didn't finish it. But like originally, the roads went down to here, so they were messed up. And then Lower Manhattan. Ignore the grass. We'll finish Fulton Street soon-ish. Soonish. If like I'm really, I don't know if I want to save impressed for video because it's not something that's just like a day away. It's still like maybe a week worth of work to finish. I just want to finish the one now so it's done. That's honestly the thing. Okay, so we're gonna do the lights. And then we're gonna, wait, what the hell? What do I do here? Okay, so those, wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's so weird. So actually, this part looks like it's going here. Yeah, guys, RIP 5 train. Let's hope that the 4 train does not become the next casualty. A 4 train casualty, I don't know. That might be too much. Like the 5 B-list line. Honestly, it's still a B-lister, but it's pretty cool. Did have some cool announcements. It's not a B-list because the line sucks. I do like the 5, to be honest. It just gets overshadowed by the 4, if I'm being honest, but RIP 5, so let's pray the 4 doesn't get destroyed. Like, if the 4 gets destroyed, like, we're cooked. We're cooked. Like, no one's safe if the 4 gets destroyed. We're just cooked at that point, okay? Like, we had a good run. 2010's pretty sick, but yeah. Very sad. Yes. 2 of the 5 trains switch terminals. After the 1, you should work on the 7. I explained the issue with the 7 right now. The 7 is kind of cooked at the moment. They've kind of installed wooden platform, so it's pretty cooked. I might do, well, okay, so here's the thing. I might finish Times Square at some point. And we might, no, I don't know, that's pointless. Finishing Fulton Street right now is kind of pointless, but like with the A, I might. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I might finish Times Square with the A, so my current plan now is to go to the A after the 1 is done. And, what the hell goes here? The 1's gonna be done, and then the A. It's like the next plan, and Port Authority, oh. Nothing goes here, it's actually just open. So Port Authority Bus Terminal on the A was actually started in 2022. I started it years ago, and it was abandoned and just never finished because the 1 train takes forever, or it was taking forever. And so Port Authority Bus Terminal was kind of abandoned, and the other world is just too laggy to continue it, to be honest, but I might finish Times Square with Port Authority Bus Terminal. This is the wrong one. That's Penn Station. Port Authority Bus Terminal. Jesus Christ, such an old part. Yeah. Porting. So there's shit to fix. There's shit to fix. Why is this empty? Oh, the escalator wasn't built. You can see I did start Port Authority Bus Terminal. It's a lot older than the other stations. It's laggy because we used single block track segments. And you can see there was even a fare control area built already. Up here. Was it finished? Damn. Other than the building. So yeah, there was work done here. There was work getting done. Add me Minecraft. You can't really do that on Java. I don't think it works like that. Sorry. So we had this. The 4 is the, yeah, I know, but it still has the stations. As long as the stations don't get cooked, I can kind of put up with that. That is a weird ass connection. Okay, so yeah, look, this is so old that the curve is built like this. Like, I don't do this anymore. Even like pre-curve tool, I didn't do that. So yeah, you can see there was like some progress here. And we have to rebuild the tracks here. Guys, should I keep the black tracks? These were the OG tracks. They were going to be black originally. But they're just so dark. I mean, they're all dark, but like these ones. Like, yeah, the tunnel. You can kind of see them. I do like the tunnel here. It's pretty cool. We'll fix the missing textures when we come back to the A, of course. I think I'll keep the black tracks. I kind of like them. They're like a unique thing for the IND, just for like this era. It's so nostalgic, honestly. There was an emergency exit built, so you can see. Missing textures. But yeah, we'll have to fix this. We're gonna have to change these single track segments to longer segments, and that helps with the lag a lot. And we even had started the abandoned platform. Or I did, off camera. The rake. Got some stuff there. Yeah, I even started Penn Station at one point. Oh my god, the IND would look so good. Jesus. Holy. We have to build the IND. Wait, are these all? Oh my god. No way. All the tiles are individual. Burnside Avenue is kind of cooked. Isn't it like missing a platform? Dude, stuff just getting like cooked left and right. Oh my god. Back when TMC still played, he was supposed to build Penn Station. Oh yeah, it does connect. 1, 2, 3 over there. It is connected, guys. So yeah, I actually did build this. Oh my god. The old. Ignore the broken turnstiles. Again, we're gonna fix these like when we're done with shit. 103rd Street's done. Maybe we'll do like a cleanup stream where we just fix all of like the broken textures and shit on like the one up there. Oh my god, we have to do the I. Like the A is next. Like I think, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but it's basically confirmed. Like the A after the one. What the fuck is that there? So nostalgic. Jesus, we have to finish this. Just got on the 6th in February. That was a long time ago. Read the 4 all the time. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Wait, what? The 4? Oh yeah, that happened. 34th Street is a humongous abandoned mezzanine. Where is that? There's an abandoned mezzanine? Is that like Herald Square? Like actually here? Oh yeah, I have a video. I actually recorded the whole station. Oh! Wait, is it up here? I think there's like something up here. No, it cuts off. It's like under. I don't know where it is. But I did record the station in 2022, so I have a video of it. It will be. It will be. Yeah, so I think once that's done, we'll do like a cleanup on the one, fix all of like the errors that happened from the update. And yeah, guys, if you didn't know, there was a point when I was working on the C line, so it actually goes down. I'll just like show you guys in case you're new and you're watching. There's like a whole V-fanning video at Penn Station here. Pretty cool video. Station honestly looks pretty good. It's one of my favorites on the map actually. See, it just has all this good stuff. And a lot of the older stations, you can pretty much tell when a station was built if it has the Metro card machines. And the newer stations have the Omni machines. So if they're Metro card machine stations, they were actually OG. Not like OG, but like it was I think it was like pre-2026. I think that's when they forced the switch, or was it 2025? But yeah, pre-2025 or 6 stations all have Omni machines. So yeah, look at this. There's just so much detail at this station. It's so cool. Except this one exit. Apparent. Oh, it's a shop. Okay, wow. How did I not finish that? Wow. Wow, I hid that well. And even this. Jesus Christ. I thought this was all done. Wow. I just like hid that in the video. That's insane. Okay, so yeah, we have all this. It is a cool station. Oh, I could have just walked through the broken. We could have just walked through there. Stairs are realistic, crazy. This is Minecraft. It is, it is. Remember, nice. Old recordings. I hope there's like clean recordings of the 5. It's nice to see MTA built in Minecraft, thank you. Leads from 7th Avenue platforms to the 8th Avenue platforms. Really? Where is it? 34th Street. Because the main connection that I use is under 33rd, bro. It's under 33rd Street. Okay, nice. Oh, this is a new one. Yeah, guys, remember these? They were actually updated. They updated this mod, so we actually still have these. The barriers there. 7th Avenue. Guys, the lower 7th Avenue line, when it actually gets connected, it's gonna be sick because this like area of the 1, 2, 3 actually looks pretty cool. See, we have this. Show you guys as well, and we're gonna fix that. Those were slabs. Converter probably messed up. We can come here, and we have Times Square. It's not done, but the station for the 1, 2, and 3 was done. But the fucking roof turned white when I updated. So when we get back down here, we'll fix all this. It probably will take like a day to fix. Like, I know this looks bad, but it's really not. It's not that bad. But you can see, pretty cool. And then we do not have the shuttle yet. I might build the shuttle soon. I did actually start a 7 platform at one point. Let's see. Oh my god, this would look so cool. Holy. Yeah, so the reason I stopped is just because it was too laggy on 1.12, but like now, it's kind of chill. It's glitchy. Oh. I don't know exact whereabouts, but in terms of outlook, it looked exactly how your version of the mezzanine looks with those exposed supports. Exposed supports. Oh, the red ones. I see. Now let me know. Let me know if you find it. That'll be cool. And then over here, this is what I was talking about with the old angle tracks. Like this, we don't have to build them like this anymore. They can actually be straight now. So we have that. And that is not what I'm talking about. These are all old angle tracks. So the new ones will not be like this. We probably are going to rebuild this before the 1 train ride as well. And then we have 50th Street as well if we come up here. This station's like really old, 2023. But it's pretty nice. 50th Street. Oh, it looks so good with the new shaders. And it is a single, so it's laggy. Metro card machines. There was text there. Interesting. That's the shader. I'm gonna try to fix it at some point. It's very interesting. Do we have this entrance? Oh, we do. I just didn't put the stairs. Like it was just a V-fanning episode. Do find it forward. Nice, nice. Mezzanine led from 34th and to Herald Square. Yeah, because I remember like Herald Square, I feel like there is like an abandoned part there that's like just low-key. Look at this. Oh my god. See, like once you get down here, the one line actually gets kind of cool. It actually does. Okay. It's just cooked once you get past 90s. Like really, it gets cooked past 50th Street. I feel like 72nd Street is like the last half-decent station, but like even that one's kind of cooked. But 72nd does kind of have aura. But that's it. Just goes to shit. It gets cooked. Okay, so I'll show you guys in case anyone watching hasn't seen. So we go past... But yeah, all the exits are built at this station. If we go past Penn Station, there's actually some like pretty cool stations over here on the local section of the line. Google says it was closed in 86 for Rise. Ah, of course. A lot of stations were lost, or a lot of transfers were lost to Rising Crime. There's 28th Street. Pretty sick station, honestly. I like the design here. Honestly, it looks like really cool. I actually really like this one. Downtown via 7th Avenue local. Like, this is where the one actually has aura. It's pretty cool. A lot of people like it in Upper Manhattan because it's faster, but I think the stations down here just look so much better. Look at this. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Exit only. No entry. Just come through it. It looks so good with the shaders. Let's go to the next one. See 23rd Street. Go down the hill. The MTA needs to reopen. They do. They do. A lot of the connections, it'd be great if they reopen them. 50th Street. I think it used to have an underpass. I think they should reopen that. 23rd Street. Oh, nice. These are so good. I thought all of these got destroyed. Guess it depends how I built them. So that's pretty cool. To fix the lighting errors. Yeah, 23rd Street, pretty sick station as well. One of my favorites. So especially with these shaders, so good. Other than the lighting errors. God. Come outside. Have that. Pretty cool. Still has the olds. We're gonna swap out the countdown clocks eventually to be the newer ones that actually work. Why is that a missing texture? That's weird. The hammer? Yeah, that's a missing texture. Is it? That is a texture. Weird. Maybe I just built it like that. Phase 2 play, at least. No, it's not gonna happen by 2030. Can you ride the one line through so far? Not today. Nothing has materially changed. Well, there's buildings by 225th Street, but I don't think it's worth a ride. I'll do like another stream ride when we finish. Yeah. When we finish 103rd Street, I'll do like another ride on stream from like Van Cortlandt to 79th. And then after that, I don't know, I might just go straight to 79th, but, or 72nd, sorry. We need to like get this over with, like finish the line. So yeah, I've got this. Pretty cool station. I'd probably rate 18th Street the lowest out of the 3 local stations here. And then I'll show you guys, we do have 14th Street. It's in rough shape right now, so we're not even gonna... Yeah, it might need like... It's gonna need some help. So this station has single track segments, that's why it's laggy. When we get back to the A line, we're probably gonna replace those, but yeah. 23rd Street. OG station on this map. Look at this. Laggy ass station. Even on the newer version, we're getting 13 FPS. But it is a cool station. Midtown stations are just so cool. So cool. Missing texture. Pretty like, I think that's the only missing texture here. So yeah, let's go back to 103rd Street. And all the lag is gone. Okay. What was left? Freaking Mezzanine. I just want to place this like in the world. Let's get the shaders off. Okay. I'm just like trying to be careful. Okay. Stairs come up there, then this is how you exit, so we have to break this. Okay. Got a high ceiling though. Bunch of grime everywhere. Okay. Sounds right. High ceiling's unusual though. SAS Phase 2 is projected to be completed by September 2032. It's currently on, I think it's slightly ahead too, right? Yeah, slightly ahead in course. That's what they call it now. Okay. So we have this now. We need the black stuff. Hold on. We're gonna go to 110th Street. Grab that. Ah, that one's so ugly. Holy shit. What about the one at... Oh, wow. Those are nice. 79th Street's like one of the newest stations. Wait, I don't know. Fulton Street's way newer. Well, this is still kind of... This is a really good station. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Dude, this is a solid station. In Minecraft. I mean, in real life, it's pretty bad. In Minecraft, it's pretty solid. Probably like lower tier, to be honest. Freaking IND looks so good. Okay, so what we need... Basically, we're getting this. It's gonna go there. And... Honestly... I'm thinking we do this. Yeah. So we'll do that. And the same thing here. And then this is how you exit out. So this gets removed. You're gonna exit out here. And then... I feel like we could copy it now. Like, don't really care about the stairs being annoying to add. It's fine. Is it the same? Yes. Mirror. Break. I don't really care. That'll come back. That piece. I'm gonna look at the chat in a sec. We're just gonna place this. Actually make some progress here. Did I get that? Okay, nice. MTA is planning to swap tracks for the 3... What? Oh, the Rogers Junction thing. Yeah. Well, I guess guys, change. You know, we can just keep complaining about it, but change happens. End of the day, don't know like how we expected this stuff to last forever. I guess it happens, and you just don't expect it to when it does. You kind of think things will just be the way they are forever. And one day some asshole comes and just ruins everything. And they call it de-interlining. And, you know, you just have to deal with it. Unfortunately. Oh my god. Guys, should I put night vision on, or you guys like don't mind? 3 to Flatbush. The 5. Oh my. It just makes things less interesting. But I get it. From a functional standpoint, it's better. But like, it was interesting to have like the interline services. Because then it's like, when they all just like run together the whole way, it does just take the fun away. Okay, we're gonna have to remove this, but like, you know, don't really care about rail fans, I guess. It's not really for rail fans. You know, we may like the system, but it's not for us. It's for the people. Get around the city. That's all it's about. It's not really about us. We're just an after effect, and holy shit. There we go. Get rid of that. It's gonna make a huge lag mess. Well, not really, but it's gonna contribute. So yeah, you know, guys, we're just the fans. Fans don't really matter. It's not really about us. At the end of the day, is what it is. Okay, so we need to connect this. Can do here. Overwrite mode. Come here. Link that up. There we go. Cover that. This here. Weekends the 5 terminates at Bowling Green. It does. Besides Nostrand and DeKalb junctions, they've identified 20. Yeah, there's a lot. Are they going to do it to everything? Even then, the 3 will still be useless. Yeah, the 3 is kind of useless. It's just a filler line. You need them, but you know, there's a reason why I haven't built the 3. There's a reason. There's a reason why you don't see people on BVE like doing like 3 train runs all the time. Instead, they want to do like the F, you know, the cooler lines, the A. No one really cares about the 3. Red Rocket and all that, but what do we do about this? Because I know this actually happens in real life for some reason. They do that. What the fuck happened to you? It's like merged together. Again, I know like we like to call it the Red Rocket, but like who actually? I mean, I don't know. I do remember like riding the 3 train back from 125th Street like maybe a month ago, and I was like, holy shit. When it like passes by 86th Street, 79th Street, that is freaking awesome. All the sounds, it's like so cool. I'll say that. Maybe I should make like separate tracks just for that section, just so we could have the sounds. Like that'd be so cool. Oh my god. Sure, Lexington will lose access to Flatbush, but the 3 will supplement 2 service. It's about the tourists, not us. No, screw the tourists. 3 is suspended. True. 2 to, oh my god, brutal. Yeah, they're cutting off the 1, 2, and 3 for the weekend. It's gonna be insane. I am staying home. I do not want to deal with that. Insane, but they're doing a switch replacement, so it is necessary. I don't want those there. Okay, so now we have to do this area. Kind of gonna be annoying, honestly, because we cannot use World Edit because it's double-sided, I think. Yeah, it's fucked. Oh, we can. Never mind. Could just manually place. What the fuck is this, vanilla? I'm not gonna manually place. You guys thought I was gonna manually place. Oh, we're just gonna go here. Then we're gonna stack it, of course. Work smarter, not harder. I might end the stream soon. It is 1. I don't want to be up too late. Like realistically, I'll probably be able to finish this tomorrow. Maybe on August 1st. My plan was to finish 103rd Street. I want the whole thing done by August 1st. Because once August hits, you guys know that countdown starts. A countdown to class begins. And that is not... What the fuck? Oh shit. Wait. Okay. Overwrite mode was active. Just make sure everything's fine. Yeah, overwrite mode destroys stuff that's in the way. And it will just place it. So yeah, once August hits, countdown starts, classes resume in September. And yeah, once that happens, it is a bummer. My build availability goes down freaking home where all that trash. Thought I was gonna say all that good stuff. No, all that trash. So yeah, I want to finish 103rd Street by tomorrow night, by August 1st, and then on August 1st, gonna do the cleanup, gonna install the uptown signals, all that stuff. I'm gonna try to clean up the mess that the updating did to the one up there, and then hopefully after that proceed. Why am I doing this? Proceed to 72nd Street. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I think it'll take like 3 to 4 days to build, maybe, with like the new stuff. Before that, it would have been an absolute nightmare. Like that would have been it. 72nd Street would have been the last station of the summer, but now I think it could be done definitely in under a week. But I think it's doable even faster. I think 4 days. I'm gonna say 3. My prediction is gonna be like 4 days, maybe 5 most. Lincoln Center, that's nothing at this point. Standard local station. It is kind of fancy. I used to live by it. It was pretty cool. I actually liked it. It's like pretty clean looking station. Honestly, it was like super crisp. Maybe I'll do like V fanning there. The problem is it's gonna come right after 72nd Street. I feel like that would just be a weird one to V fan, so I might save it and do it like another time. Maybe I'll just do like a station tour. And yeah, problem is it's like surrounded by like cooler stations. Honestly, Columbus Circle. What station do I prefer in real life? Columbus Circle or Lincoln Center? Probably Lincoln Center. But in I feel like for a Minecraft video, Columbus Circle would make a better video. Promise they're both 1, 2, 3. 5 to Gun Hill Row, early morning trip. Via White Plains Road Express. I didn't even know that was a thing. Special place by our rip. Has it been happening more? I wish the TA, it's more like the European agencies that let you record while operating as long as you're not distracted. I think some ops do. The one goes slightly deeper at 14th instead of the 2 at 34th. Only stops if your service. It is 140. It is a 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, because the switches, the one that sees the switches to cross over. That's why. And it can't cross the express while the 2 and the 3 are in service. It would just back everything up like so bad. I mean, the frequencies. What are the headways going to be like? That's going to be insane. You're going to see freaking... If you had that, you'd probably see like 20-minute headways. Like, how would they do that? You'd literally be on a 2 train sitting in the tunnel at 18th Street, waiting for a 1 train to pass over the express track. Yeah, okay. So we have these. Wait, don't... Oh yeah, it's this side where you can see through. Yeah, this side's covered up. Why did I do this? We have to keep this open. This is how you get out. Get out here. Yeah, get out there. Exits go there. And then you have the same thing. You have another exit on the other side. Okay, I'm just checking the video. Lady getting mad that I'm filming. Okay, cool. So you come here, and yeah, so the other exit's here. You have this, just like that. And then we'll just fill this part in as well. And we have to do at least this part of the mezzanine before we place it. We might be able to place it tonight. There's like a chance. Guys, should we stay? Should I continue the stream until 2? It's super late. Should I try to finish this tonight? Not the station, but the mezzanine, so we can actually place it. Oh, well, there's... still have to do this. Yeah, we still have to do that. This might go to August 1st. You have to worry about his conquestors going feral. Yeah, true. The keys. Just get in. Did they ever fix the cabs, the R62s, so that you can't just kick it in? It's freaking crazy. Yes, go for it. Okay, so here's the thing. I was going to do it, but then I saw this. So we still have to do this. And this. And you may think, well, this is like so simple. It's just like this. No, it's angled. So it's, you know, we'll say this. I'll give it like a couple more minutes. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. And then we'll continue for like another 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. You can't kick it in because of the secondary lock, making it physically impossible, but it's still unlockable since they don't even use the secondary. Damn. 10 minutes ain't bad. The 5 to Gun Hill Road used to happen unscheduled during the PM rush, but now it's on the schedule. Interestingly, they also extend the 5 to Nereid service by 30 minutes. Dang. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to fill in the ceiling here. We need a reference point. We use this. Ceiling is kind of short. So I'm concerned that it's gonna get cooked because we might be like pushing our luck with the street height. Yeah, we might have to raise the street. It's a bit inaccurate for the terrain above, but who really cares? It's just the terrain doesn't affect the subway at this point. Like that terrain definitely affects it, the hill, and we might have to rebuild the hill. But this is pretty thin, so the road might get cooked. Assuming the second locks aren't used since key hasn't been issued to all the crews yet. Oh, it's new. I'm surprised that like, but even then, you would just have like a train in service where you could just kick the door in before. It's insane. Because they entered service in the 80s. Didn't they have like crime back then? Like high crime? And you're just gonna have it so that like in the freaking 80s you could just kick the fucking door in? Didn't you just have people like going around like conquesting back then too? Like this isn't a new thing. Like go watch like some news reports from the 80s. There was like a guy once that just drove the D train for fun. Just because fuck, why not? It was the 80s. New York was crazy back then. Okay, so we have this. Start putting that out. So this tells us the mezzanine height. So it is kind of short. The thing is, we kind of fucked Franklin Avenue with the height. Guys, you need to see this. So Franklin Avenue kind of got cooked with the height. I made it super low, and then this happened. So this is the lowest. Guys, look how low this is. Look. Lowest mezzanine ever. Those are pretty good, but should we add the map there? Those are pretty cool. But yeah, this is so cooked. Oh my god. We did cook the station here. I witnessed those kids jump a conductor for the keys. Crazy. Back then on the SMEs, definitely had to be hard without the keys since I doubt half. Oh yeah, that's true. You can just eBay them. A couple of kids conked. Once I was on a 2 train and it got delayed because of a stabbing. And I think I posted it to the WMT. Like I actually caught it on video, the announcement. It was insane. And I'm like, oh, of course it's the 2. Like I wasn't even surprised. I'm like, yeah, it's the 2. And this was Times Square. The conductor was like, ladies and gentlemen, we are delayed because of a stabbing on and he said a 2 train ahead of us. I'm like, yeah, of course it's a 2. Oh man, freaking 2. Okay, let's get that. We need this to measure the ceiling height. I want to lower it because in the video it is kind of short. I just want to make sure it's safe to do that. We need to like completely make like a new props area, like organized props, like because we come here it's just a freaking mess of that shit. I'm thinking New Jersey. We're gonna need one for just like common stuff, you know. We had that going here, but it's just gone to shit. Like at this freaking untextured tree. This was the thing I posted. I don't even know what the fuck I have this for. This is oversized. This was from the old world, and for some reason they imported it into this one. It's oversized. So we have this. 1 line progress. Cool. Let's go back. So we're gonna use this to make sure that if we shorten the pillar, turnstiles a bit. Oh my god. When I go to place this, the game's gonna freeze when I place the whole thing. I have to sit for so long. Okay. So I built the J train curve north of Canal Street, and the game was like frozen for like 10 minutes maybe. It just took it so long. Okay. So it can go to there without getting cooked. So we can get this. And if we go down, yeah, it's gonna be cooked. So that's as low as it can go. Okay. Always freezes with those slices. We have to undo that. Remember a train getting flagged down at 230. It's currently frozen, by the way. 233rd because of chain link fences. Wait, what? Because of chain link fence on the tracks. The conductor had told people 12-9 happened. Dang. Conductor had to be on something because he only evacuated the first 5 cars and not even. Dang. Crazy. Just abandoned. Nice, we gained 4 subs this stream. Nice, nice. Alright. It's like really bad when you try to undo slices. Okay. Is that floating? No. Well, this doesn't matter. Okay, wait. So we get rid of this, that's safe. And that will be the ceiling. Yeah, we're gonna do a low ceiling here. Gonna have to. Okay, and then... Oops. So we'll get this. Use this as the reference. Okay, this is crazy. We're actually gonna get pretty close here with the platform. That should be done tomorrow. Finally gonna be done with this section. Guys, it's like, why does it do that? Genuinely ready to be done with this. Dave's like a fever dream. Insane. Insane. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. How do we place these? We check the video. Okay, so there's one that goes along here. Let's make sure it's lined up with the pillar. So one goes there. And then I guess this is the row. And then one sticks up here. That is so weird. Might just not put that one. I'm just checking the pillar placements, guys. Okay. Waiting through the video. Then you have pillar around here. There's one like here. One goes there. Okay. Usually they're in a row, but this one's not. Okay, so you have one across there. Nice. Any on this side? Why did someone comment on a short of mine like 2 years asking if I combos? I don't know, dude. People ask some crazy stuff. Okay. It's also like crazy when you just like click a video from like 10 years ago and then just see somebody that you know in the comments. I was watching, I watched kind of like an R110A video. I see Adam Mars in the comments. I'm like, yo, what's up? Crazy. Okay, this is glitching out. The video playback. Like, what? You watched this video too? That is insane. This thing's 10 years old. It's also crazy when you see like those like documentary style videos. I saw one, I think, did I post it? I don't know if I posted it. Maybe I'll post it in the Discord tomorrow. Of like the R142's entering service. It was like a newsreel on the 6. I'm like, oh my god, so crazy. It was like the old news style from when we were younger. Made the transit museum nice. You've got to get the transit museum built at some point. Probably when like we do the A in Brooklyn, maybe I'll do it. But it's angled, so it's super fun. Is it? I don't think it is actually. Wait. It's straight. Because it's off of Hoyt Street. This area in Brooklyn is actually straight. Yes, the museum is actually straight. That's insane. Yeah, Hoyt Schermerhorn Street is actually straight. Just looking at this video, guys. Trying to figure this out. This is actually getting confusing here. Freaking weird layout. Okay, so that part is actually flat. And this poll. So 60 votes on this poll. One train passenger POV ride. 52% of people want the R62A, 27% want the R142. Okay, so we do actually have a majority of fans wanting the R62A here. 61 votes, guys. It is too late for you to change. It is over. People you know IRL watch the same stuff you do and don't even... Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like, I do watch like a lot of those like videos. Like I do actually watch like content in the space. I don't just make stuff, I do like watch normal videos. Back then, they loved the new Millennium subway cars. Yeah. They're basically Gen Z, but they call them millennials. It is nice. Finding a member of the TC at your school is genuinely like the Spider-Man. It is. It's crazy. It is. It is. But it's also weird. Like back in the day, if you liked like Subway stuff, people thought it was weird, but now if you do it, they're just chill about it. It's so weird. I'm like, what the fuck? It's crazy. Times have changed. Definitely have. Like, people kind of get it now. Even if they're not rail fans, they do kind of like get it. I kind of see that. Okay, so I'm gonna take this taller. Trying to at least get the box here. I just want to get the walls. Oh, it's gonna fucking cut those off. Okay. We go here. I found like a new strategy so that we don't have these wedges. I might just do it because they're already measured out. So I'm just gonna do the wedge thing. You guys remember wedges. Don't use them much anymore. They're still good sometimes. These are wedges. Wedges for angles. Still sometimes useful. Imagine when you build this and the whole like curve tool just breaks. Be so mad. But I would make it work. I would. Yeah, true. True. It is weird how things have changed, but it's good. Back then, you had to hide it, you know? You had to be a closeted rail fan, it's crazy. Like, you'd be on a train with, like, normal people, and you'd say that, like, the train's not moving, and you knew because the engine turned off. Like, how did you know the train wasn't moving? Like, the engine turned off. Like, what? And you're like, oh. Yeah, it's just quieter, so I don't think it's gonna move. Can't say too much. Don't want to reveal yourself. Just how it was. Okay, so we want to make sure this is symmetrical. We could just mirror it. Yeah, fuck it. Kind of a room here. I'm like, would it be better to leave it empty or fill it in? I'm just gonna fill it in. Yeah, I'll fill it in. Screw it. Should actually get rid of this. Should not be here. There we go. And then this. I have to go here. That. Yeah, guys, it was crazy back in the day. Closeted is crazy. That's how it was. Then I'd use technical wording for stuff and still pretend to know as much as they do. Yeah, I don't really care at this point. I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna dumb myself down for people. I don't really care. I used to, but like at this point, like I got the channel, so I got that. So it doesn't matter. I can get away with it now. Like before, you're just a rail fan, but you get a channel, and like people are just like, oh, that's cool, you know, just chill now. So I got that. Okay, let's fill this in. Get this. There we go. And now we can take this, just mirror it. I just saw that. We're gonna mirror this. And that's how we're gonna make sure it works. Just like that. Cool. Cool. Let's fix this. Gonna fill that in. As the chat dies out as we get too late. Okay. Let's get this. I should have patched it before. Okay. And what do we... Oh, okay, I see. Huh. Why are they uneven? So these ones off? Oh shit. They're off. Gonna look at you like you just started speaking Mandarin. At this point, they're just curious. They just like ask. It's like, it's more like they're just like, oh, what's that? Like, oh, how'd you know that? Like, oh, that's cool. I like subway history. Kind of like that nowadays. Different time. Okay, this one's fucked up. This one got fucked. I'm not even... Bro, come on. Come on. I'm just gonna build it from scratch. Just fucked. Almost done with the stream. I just want to get this wall and then do the roof, and then I'm gonna end it. And then the freaking pillar was off. Okay, wait, what the fuck? No, this one's fine. Is this one off? Was it even off? I don't even know. Let's try again. Try that maybe. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why the hell did it do that? Okay. Do this. Do this. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Get this. Fill this in. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Absolutely not. There we go. Not rebuilding that again. No, we're just gonna take these out. Just gonna be a false door here. I'm trying. I want to do the cool lines. One is mid as hell. Trying to get some cool lines, dude. Okay, there we go. So we've got that. Get the ceiling, do the cross beams. Fuck. I want this to be like super easy. So that tomorrow there's just nothing left. I'm trying to make this super easy for me. Like, I want to be done with this. 103rd Street. Cool signs up here, but mid-ass station. Let me get the hell out of here. Okay, so none here. Okay, there we go. And also, it's pretty late. 140 is not unheard of for a channel stream, but it's rare. Okay, whatever. I'll just make it taller. Does not want to be short. Hope we can do the stations that have high ceilings. Jamaica, Van Wyck, Sutton Boulevard. Eventually. Which is better, the A division or the B division? B division. B division. I mean, functionally, I think the A division is better. I think that the trains do run faster, but I like the B division better. I think it's more interesting overall. A division has some interesting spots, but overall, the B division is cooler for rail fanning. Do we have space? No. It'll be too low. Fuck. Shit. Oh, this one's messed up. Okay, there we go. Forgot this. And then this. Okay, sorry, I had to make sure it was on fill. The one is low key. Yeah, it kind of is. It has some chill spots, but yeah, it's kind of mid. I literally just started the one first because I wanted alphabetical order, but yeah, kind of slowed things down just because I lost interest in the line and like lost motivation to build because of it. Okay, there we go. So we have the mezzanine. Should I add the fences? Okay, we'll do the lights. We'll do the lights. And then that's it for tonight. Okay. Oh wait, we can do these. Do those. This part. Yeah, we'll get to D eventually. I'm gonna continue with the alphabetical order scheme. At this point, we did the one first, we've committed. So once the one is done, it is on to the first IND line, which is the A. And then after that, the first BMT line, the J. And the J train will be pretty cool. Honestly, I do like the J quite a bit. The J is one of the lines that has not been trashed by the MTA. As they've done to the other freaking lines. Crazy work, but at least the J is still pretty cool. So I'm kind of excited to get to that. And then the order repeats, go back to the IRT, the 2. Maybe I do a Lexington line instead of the 2. Because if it's just, I mean, I don't know, maybe a Lexington, maybe the 4. But I've never finished the 2, so that is still like fresh. It's a new thing, 2 train full ride. Be pretty cool. Just have to try not to get robbed. White planes. Kidding. I mean, the A will do that first. It's New York. You ever get to finish one? I did. All of Lennox is built. Lennox is done. The only thing that's missing is the 2 train junction. But you can cross the track and drive a 3 train to the terminal. So like there's nothing north of 103rd Street that's not done. And then once 103rd Street's done, everything on the 1 and the 3 is built north of 79th. 96. Okay, wait, where the hell was the staircase? There it is. So we have this. Yeah, we have that. And then I'm just gonna put the lights. And I think I'll call it for tonight. Do we have lights? Oh, we do. We do have lights, but I want the flat ones. The only trash the J gets is East New York. Yard is so horrid. Like the 4 tracks in East New York can't even fit. Wait, they can? Or they can't? Is that a typo? No, I like the J. I like the Manhattan bound announcements, the Brooklyn, it has a lot of good announcements. Jamaica Center. The Queens Bound announcements are kind of mid, but overall I like the J, especially when it snows. It's pretty sick. It has like a cool, like creepy vibe to it, so I don't mind building the J. It'll be chill. And like by that point, Fulton Street will be done because of the A. It'll be a nice refresher. During Minecraft's MTA 2, the J almost had its day, but there were like quite a couple J train stations built in Minecraft MTA 2. There will be no Minecraft MTA 4. It was cancelled since Minecraft MTA 3 was saved. There's no 4. The map was cancelled. All the stations were transferred onto this one except 57th and Rockefeller Center, but I'll do those later. I want to get this done. And then I want to actually connect this whole section to the lower one line. And then it's just all towards South Ferry. Oh shit. Let's get this. Wow. Very small. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. So what do? Do they split them up? How does that work? I'm gonna do this. Too lazy to align it. This point. Just can't do that. It's like this. I swear to God, if these are fucking floating. Oh my God, they're all floating. You know what? Know what to do? Since they're all floating, we just changed the whole ceiling to compensate. Yeah. It's 103rd Street. I'll never get off here. You'll literally never see this mezzanine again after this. I might do like a classic tour, but like you'll never see it again. It's literally 103rd Street. I've actually used the station in real life a couple of times, but literally, who the hell gets off here? I mean, probably quite a few people, to be honest. They really would genuinely let a train block a track that, wow. Okay, one more row of lights. Reason why the lights are not actually lighting is because we use light blocks now. Because they light better. If you use normal lights, they have problems, like they'll actually just make the block start glowing, which looks like shit. See that in a lot of older stations. Pre-1.21 stations were built with lights that actually worked, and they just look really... It could be better. It's not like the worst thing, but like it could be better. Okay, let's take this. Oh, there's that. Let me just check something. Just gonna check. Okay, so that's how it is. I see. So it's this one. Guys, we put the bars. I might just put the bars. I'm trying to speedrun this. God damn. Let me just see something. It comes out. You know what? I'm gonna call it. calling it for tonight, guys. This will definitely be done like really soon. Like, look at that, it's coming together now. I'm gonna call it for tonight. The only thing is that the signs all have to be placed by hand and rotated for each one, which could slow things down, but that's like the last thing I'm gonna do. Man, I love the freaking... I don't have it anymore, the spray can. I made a spray can. You can just hold right click and just draw. It's like good for graffiti. Saw this in the POV, that's why it's there. It's not like random graffiti, it's actually there in real life. At least it was. Don't know if it still is, but it wasn't POV. Oh, they don't have to do lights. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Check out the new Marble Hill video. It was pretty awesome. If you haven't, subscribe if you're new. I'm Websog, and I am out.